Welcome to episode number 76 of the Meditation Podcast. This episode is the meditation that I promised from Mary Welp on episode number 75. If you haven't listened to the conversation, we do a tapping exercise as well as have a decent discussion about her RISE Hypnotic Meditation system. I forward a podcast, the Awakening Podcast, to tell you what's going on in the world, speaking podcast to help you become a better speaker, the crypto podcast to help you invest, and the Learn Polish podcast if you're interested in learning Polish, and all can be found on roycollin.com. I hope you enjoyed this week's meditation.
So what I'm going to do today is talk you through the RISE scenario. So I'd like everybody listening, to try to get as comfortable as you can. If you're seated at a desk, I like to put my head in my hand because I have a heavy head, or put your head down on your desk, however you'd like to do it, or lie down, or just get as comfortable. Turn your phone off or quiet it if you would. Shut your door. This is only going to take about 10 minutes. But what we're going to practice today is letting go of things that don't serve us anymore. And we're going to leave it just that general. And sometimes we know our habits and patterns that we do that don't serve us anymore. But as often as not, we don't recognize them. So today we're going to deal with both the things we know and the things that we don't know. Whatever does not serve us, whatever is not helping us, we're going to give that opportunity to let it go. So as you begin to relax, take a deep cleansing breath. Breathe in to the count of 4, hold it, and then breathe out to the count of 6. And just to continue to take this purposeful, patient breath, deeply in and deeply out. And as you do that, I'd like you to begin to imagine a warm pool of energy at the soles of your feet. This energy is just swirling and moving around the soles of your feet. And then on your next inhale, I'd like you to imagine that energy being drawn up into your feet and your ankles, relaxing them very deeply. And then allow that energy to swirl up into your calves and your shins. And then pausing at your knees. Take another deep cleansing breath. And on the exhale, really feel your knees relax. They work so hard for us and hold up so much. And then feel that energy move up into your thighs and spill into your hips, and you fill your pelvic bowl. And there's many layers of tissue in your pelvis and your hips. So let's just give a moment for that energy to really fill that area, relaxing your glutes, relaxing your hips and your sacrum and your low back. And then imagine that energy filling your abdomen, relaxing your gut, relaxing all of your digestive organs. Relax your respiratory diaphragm. Allow this warm, relaxing energy to fill your lungs, calming and soothing all those tender tissues in your lungs. And then allow this warm, relaxing energy to swirl around your heart, relaxing the muscle of your heart. Feel the energy move up into your right shoulder. And feel the relaxation flow down through your right arm and out the fingers and the thumb of your right hand. You feel some warmth or tingling in that right hand. And then the left shoulder. And spilling down that left arm through the elbow and the wrist and out the fingers and the thumb of the left hand. And then allow that warm, tingly energy up into your neck, coating, relaxing, and soothing your throat and the cervical vertebrae of your neck. And then pull that energy up over your scalp, relaxing your hair even, your face, relax your jaw. Even your eyes are resting more comfortably in their sockets. Take one more cleansing breath and really feel yourself and your hips drop into the surface that's supporting them. And then I'd like you to imagine a beautiful woods. There's a path going through the woods. I'd like you to look down at your feet and notice the dirt or the grass or the leaves or whatever ground is under your feet. Just notice. Notice the colors. Notice the textures. If the sun is out, feel it on your face. Feel that warm temperature on your face, on your skin. Notice if there's a breeze blowing. Are the trees moving? Or is it still and quiet? Do you hear any animals rustling around in the leaves or climbing up the tree? Look at all the beautiful colors, the greens and the blues and the browns, the yellows. There's a path in front of you in your woods, and I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And if you would, take a step. See yourself taking a step with each number that I name. So from 10 to 9 to 8, getting more and more relaxed with each step. To 7 to 6, dropping down. 5. You're almost floating down this pathway now. 4, 3, loose, limp, and relaxed. 2 and 1. I want you to notice in front of you, there's a clearing in the woods. And there's a big hole in the ground. And around this hole in the ground are boxes. And these boxes represent blocks in your life or challenges. There are things that you know that you're ready to let go of, and there's things that you don't know, but you feel them. You feel their hesitation in your life. You feel their challenge in your life, and you're ready to let them go. So just notice the boxes. And I'm going to be quiet for a few moments. And as I am, I'd like you to walk around this hole and knock all of the boxes into this hole in the ground. And I want you to be very thorough and very complete. If you need equipment, if you need help, get it. Do it in any way, any manner that makes sense to you. It will be right. Your job is to get all of these boxes into that hole in the ground and let the ground take them and heal them. So begin your work. Take as long as you need. We're all on our own time here. So keep working until you're done. And when you are done, I'd like you to start filling that hole in with the dirt that's stacked up around the hole. Again, if you need to get out the shovels, you can use your hands, you can get out equipment. Any way that suits you, bury the boxes. You're done with them. Let the earth take them. And then when that job is complete in your time, no rush, in your time, I'd like you to stand up on that mound of dirt over your boxes and picture yourself standing there in the superhero pose. Your legs in the A frame, your spine very tall, the crown of your head pointed towards the sky, your fists on your hips, your chest standing out. And begin to embody and feel your power, the power that you've gained from letting go of these old habits, fears, imprints, challenges that you have just done your work to let go of. Remember this strength, remember this power when you're challenged to go back and to dig up this box and go back to an old habit or an old pattern. Remember your power to have let it go. Be proud of that work and know that you can come back here at any time and do it all again and continue your work. So I hope that helps. Come back slowly and consciously to the space that you're in. And good job.
So you might let people know where they can find you. And I know you have the book as well. So you might just mention the name of that again as well.
Please. I do have videos, as you mentioned, on YouTube, but probably where you could get the most information is at my website. It's www.risehypnoticmeditation.com. And there's videos there that support. There's also where I'll be teaching and where I'll be presenting. I'm presenting at some conferences and festivals this summer that I'm very excited to do. But I love to, it's a 3-hour workshop where I teach RISE. We spend the first half talking about why it works and how it works. And the second half, we practice so that when you leave the class after 3 hours, you know that you have a technique that's yours, that you have a skill for life to use. So I also love to teach that if anybody's interested, and I love to travel. So if anyone is looking for a workshop, please reach out. And then also the book, RISE, that'll talk you through step by step, teach you how to do it. It's 90 pages, power packed, kept it short and simple and sweet. People don't have time, but it also has space in here to fill out some of answers to your questions to get you in touch with your practice. And it's on Amazon. It's also called RISE Hypnotic Meditation.
Oh, excellent. So I'll make sure I put the website as well as the link for the book, both in the audio and the video. So Mary, thoroughly enjoyed our conversation.
I did as well.
So that's all for the
Have
meditation.
a great day.
You too. That's all for the meditation podcast. You'll find other episodes on meditationpodcast.org. As mentioned, Brand BitChute on YouTube. You'll find the links in the podcast description. Sure to give us a thumbs up, 5-star rating, subscribe. It all helps. Until next week, take care. This podcast is and always will be free. There are 2 ways you can help me, as I spend a lot of time researching, recording, editing, and marketing my podcast. I also have plenty of costs with like Zoom, BitChute, StreamYards, as well as equipment. I have a donation button, which you can buy me a coffee once a month, or even just donate €1, because if everybody who listens to the podcast donate €1, it would cover all the costs. You can also support our sponsors. All the links are in the podcast show notes. Thank you for listening.